with clean hands, I always wash my hands before I touch my face. That's just part of my routine. I start off with the rose water Marsala cleansing water right here. I just like the way this cleanses my skin without stripping it. I use this on my clients. I just always like to use this in the morning because I double cleanse my skin at night, and I have bone dry skin, so I don't re-cleanse my skin all over. If I have retinol or any other kind of products on my skin, this does the trick by just cleansing it and washing it off. I do this about a couple of times to make sure everything is thoroughly removed, the night debris. You know, with dry skin, it's a little different than the oily or normal skin. You know, you really don't want to remove the natural oils that's already in your skin. So this is a good way to cleanse your skin in the morning because you've already, you know, double cleansed it and applied your nighttime products to it. So you can use this to remove makeup and, you know, all of that. Now, this morning I'm using my regular routine. This is what I do daily. I start off with, the first thing is my vitamin C capsules from Elizabeth Arden, okay? That's just what I start off with first. Oops, I can get them out. The vitamin C capsules look like this. And just twist it off. I love this because it's just the right amount of vitamin C in these little capsules. I love it. Move down my neck, and you'll see me close my eyes and things because this is my me time. This is when I really get in here, and it's just so relaxing, you know, to apply my skincare. So this is what I do. And kind of just push this skincare into my skin. This routine, my skin loves Elizabeth Arden products. And I wait for about maybe a minute. I feel like they have absorbed into my skin. Then I go in with my advanced Ceramide capsules, Daily Youth Restoring Serum by Elizabeth Arden. Okay, this is what it looks like. And this is what this capsule looks like. So I just apply this onto my skin. Same way. Some people say, oh, this is too much, honey, but if my skin likes it and I see my skin is thriving with these products, then this is what I use, you know. So I switch up. I did a video where I talked about how I switch up my products. So this week is the Elizabeth Arden products. Usually instead of sometimes the vitamin C serum, I use this serum first and then the ceramides and everything else. But today I said, okay, well, I'm going to switch up because I've been using a lot of the clearing serum because I do love this product. So very good. But I decided just to switch up, you know, this week. I'm telling you, I love these Elizabeth Arden products. My skin really, really loves it. Okay, so now, after I finish the ceramide with this one, I go in with another ceramide. But this is a hyaluronic acid ceramide capsules. Okay, hyaluronic acid, you know that's one of my favorite ingredients. Again, I make sure my products are absorbing into my skin. Okay, so I wait for about a minute. I'm telling you, I just see a big difference in my skin lately. And you know, now I'm 51. And since using these products, I really do see a great big difference. So I apply this, my hyaluronic acid. I'm almost finished. Not too much more. Not too much more. Again. And you never want to forget your neck. Okay, your neck is very important. And see, I apply this on my hands as well as I'm doing it, you know, because your hands also can benefit from this too. So this week is Elizabeth Arden products. It may be for 2 weeks, and then I switch up again and go back to my Clarins products or Saturday Skin products that I'm loving. Saturday Skin has really great products too, and I'm really enjoying them. See, my skin already feels hydrated and plumped. Oh, it's feeling so super good. I love the way it's feeling. Okay, so now the next product, I use my Pavage by Elizabeth Arden, this one. But I'm switching and using the Clarins because last week I used the Pavage because I love this and it's very expensive, so I use this sparingly. So I used this last week. I'm going to switch up and I'm going to use this Clarins Extra Firming Energy. Love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the way it feels on my skin. This is my moisturizer for today. So I used basically a couple of products, not too much. Okay, ooh, my skin feels so good. Again, I always rub this on my hands to remain or whatever residue I have left from my skincare products. I rub it on the back of my hands. It really helps your hands to look young as well. Now I'm going in with my sunscreen. I always use my sunscreen. This is one of my favorite ones by Nivea. It is the Sun Super Water Gel SPF of 50 by Nivea. And see, the instructions are in Korean too, so this is a Korean brand. Almost a dime size and rub it onto my skin. Same way, upward position. I always use my skincare upward and then down, you know, on your neck. But try to push everything up. You don't ever want to pull down on your skin. Pull down. You don't want anything going down. You want everything going up, you know, so. I started to see before I started the Elizabeth Arden and the Clarins products, I started seeing really deep fine lines and wrinkles right up in this area. So I really wanted to combat that immediately, you know. So I started using these products. So I said, let me try the Elizabeth Arden. I heard so many great things about it. And I used to work right across from the Elizabeth Arden counter when I used to work at Estee Lauder. And I used to see women my age going there, getting the products, and they'll go from Estee Lauder to Elizabeth Arden. And I would say, so Estee Lauder and Elizabeth Arden are very popular with my age group. I have a lot of Estee Lauder products and I love them. So I said, let me try, you know, right now, let me try some Elizabeth Arden. I know I love Estee Lauder, so, and now I'm loving Elizabeth Arden products, okay? So now, what I want to do is use my eye cream. My eye cream is always last, and I just put a little bit on my ring finger. That little bit is enough for both eyes, okay? And I use my ring finger for both areas, both eye areas, okay? And that's what I like to do, because your ring finger is the most sensitive, really most delicate finger that you could use under your eye area, because your eye area is so sensitive, so delicate. It's 7 times, the skin is 7 times, you know, thinner than the rest of your face. So you really want to handle that area with care. Gentle, loving care, you know? So, and you never want to go all the way up, all over. You want to just go like around the eye area, because the product is going to move up anyway, okay? So, right around this area. If you have crow's feet, you want to go outside of the crow's feet, because you want the product to kind of go in that way. So, yeah. Well, today I'm going in with a tinted serum, and it is the True Match New Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This is one of my favorite serums so far. I've been using this a lot lately, so I like it. I just don't like this little tube. So what I do is just put it on my little makeup thing. I just drop some on here like so and use it accordingly, because I just do not like the way, I don't like the way that look. I just don't like this dropper. It's kind of messy. So now, a couple of dots. I'm not going for anything really full coverage or anything. Just, you know, something very lightweight. And I'm using the makeup brush from Milani, the foundation brush. And I really want my skin to look natural today. This is like my everyday routine. I find tints or little, I'll use makeup tints or little serum products to really make my skin on an everyday basis just look really natural. I like that natural look, especially, you know, just running to the store, running errands, working, Zoom calls, meetings on Zoom, things like that. Because I work from home, sometimes I have meetings on Zoom. And so, yeah, you just want your skin to look kind of fresh and just natural. I just take my brush and dip it into my little makeup pile that I have. I take a damp beauty sponge, it's damp, and I just kind of go over it. So whichever, just, you know, any of the foundation or the serum, tinted serum, just laying there, I just kind of like to dab that off. Start on these eyebrows. I'm probably just going to speed through this because, you know, this is a little time consuming. I don't want to waste your time showing you this. So we'll just speed through this, okay? Okay, so I use a combination of pencils. I will put them in the description box. I use one that's like a, it's what it says, light brunette by Estee Lauder. I have a brown, like a brunette, and then I have an Auburn because I like, my hair is kind of like a reddish color, so I move between these three, okay? And now I am using the Pro Pencil eyeshadow primer color corrector. I like to use that as, like, you know, just to correct, go up under here and just kind of make it look a little neat. This is so quick and easy to me. You can use concealer too, but this just works for me. Just quick. I'm kind of lazy a little bit. So anything, I'm always on the go, so busy all the time. So anything that's quick, to me, I'm all for it. And I kind of like to get that little square. I don't like my eyebrows to look square. I don't like that. So I kind of just brush them all up to the side, you know. Now I take my eyebrow clear brow gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills. One of my favorite clear eye gels. I like this. And I just kind of brush over that. Again, everything I use will be in the description box below. And I'll make them look a little more real-like. So now I'm just going to take my, what is it? Tarte tape shape, and I'm just going to use this for like eyeshadow base. I think I'll wear some. These are the colors that I wear sometimes throughout the day. And I'm just like, I like to use like a concealer that kind of match my skin a little bit. because it just evens out your eye look, like, you know, right up in here, especially if you're not wearing a lot of makeup or anything. You kind of like to go a little natural, you know. So my everyday look, I kind of go through browns, and I love fall, so the fall-y type looks are the looks I kind of do, or sometimes I don't do anything, but this is my routine, what I do on a norm. So today I'm going to just use this Viseart palette right here. This is by Viseart. Let me show you some of the colors. So pretty. I love these shades. I love the browns. And I'm going to go in first with this lighter color first. And this is just a Luxie tapered blending brush, just a Luxie kind of fluffy blending brush. I'm just going in, just, you know, right in the crease area. I'm gonna deepen it up. I just have another, this is a Morphe fluffy brush, and I'm just going in just a little bit more with this shade right here, just to deepen it a little bit more. Not too much more, but you know, it gives it a little deeper right up in the crease area. And these shades blend very well. I like this. I like Viseart palettes anyway. They're some of my favorite palettes. And so now going in with the same brush, this shade right here, that little right there. These are the colors that I go for mostly, the looks that I like around, especially around the fall. This is just like my go-to looks. I love these shades. Fall is my favorite time of year. Just kind of deepen up this outer just a little bit, and I'm bringing it in, going from outer to just brushing whatever is left in the inner, right in the crease as well, just to deepen that a little bit. From here right into the crease, and I'm just blending. And take my other brush that I had, that lighter shade, and just kind of blending everything, make sure everything is blended. And I just take my finger in this brown right here, just a little deep, because this is a little, I don't want it really, really deep. Just enough to deepen it a tad bit. Then take that same brush and kind of, it's my other brush. And just there, kind of, just take this brush and blend everything together. See, a little deep, but not too much, you know. This middle part right here is what I want to use. And I'm just taking a flat little brush and taking this kind of goldy, mustardy undertone type color shade, and just taking it right on the eyeball in the center, right there. That's where I want it. I don't want too much of that bronzy to go away, so I kind of add a little bit more to it with that brush. Now I'm going to take my, I guess it's the dip, and it's by Anastasia Beverly Hill, the black dip, and I'm just going to use that as my eyeliner. right on top, not my under my eyes, on top of my lid right here. Just on top. I'm not making a wing or anything. I don't want a wing. You can go deeper too, if like you want to make just that out part, that outer one, like you want to make the line a little thicker. You can just keep going out with it. You can also use this to tight line too. It's real good to tight line. Because I probably won't use lashes. I'm not sure. I probably won't. I never do. During my weekday. Now if I go on date night or something, I'm out, I will if I go to church. But on a regular day-to-day, maybe hanging out with the hubby, going riding out, you know, shopping, doing, I don't. You know, going to church, things like that. I sometimes do and sometimes don't. This would be like a typical look that I will wear like to church. Usually my mom stays with me, but my mom went to stay with my brother a little bit, you know, ever since, you know, last year she didn't get to go, you know, with everything going on. So now I'm taking this NARS. I like this NARS pencil, and it's supposed to be a lip liner. I was using it for eyeliner this whole time, so I just continue using it. And I try not to pull my eyeliner, my eyelids down as much as I can. And then I just take that brush that I use with this orangey, more of this orangey type color shade right there. Tap it and just kind of use that right up under to kind of blow it out. So I like that look. I like a smoky look. A smoky under eye look, you know. I'm taking the smaller brush. I think this is by Kat Von D, I think, this little brush. I'm taking the Tarte concealer and just kind of going around here a little bit. But I'm using my Lancome. Love this concealer. And just over top of it, these are the two concealers that I'm using. And I never take the concealer all the way up because that really creases on me a lot when I do that. So, and I like my eyeshadow to be kind of round, not square. So I kind of just round it. You know, it's like a roundness to it. So, you know, everybody had their own thing. That's why I say you always do what looks best for you. You know, your face shape is different. Everything, you know, you're just different. So when you watch these YouTube videos and things and you see people do, you just do stuff that's according to how it looks on you. You know what I mean? Got a little laugh line up in here. I like to kind of, and so that's why I love this concealer here. It looks like my skin, so I can just put it on places that I want to, you know, my little smile line and things like that. Just kind of go over here and just blend that right on in together. especially with this light tint. It's so light. I love it. Do the under eye same way. I use a little bit of setting spray. Okay, up under here first. And lately I've been using this number 7. I really like this. I'll damp on here, tap on it. Tap up under your eye. Just a little bit, you know, that's all I do. Tap, tap, up under my eye. Not baking or any of that. I don't do that. Baking would make me look 100. I'm taking a little bit of my cream blush by Cashapp West. I like it. I like the way this looks on my skin. I'll just tap it right up in here, right in this area. And I do this with my bronzer, okay? This is what I do, okay? So I take my Fenty bronzer and I kind of blend them together. It just gives you that more of a natural look. Just kind of, you know, adding me some warmth, because this time of year I start looking pale, so I need a little bit of warmth in my life. If my skin starts to look a little dry, I've been using this spray by Fenty Beauty. It's called What It Do. It gives such a nice light dewiness while you're doing your makeup. I love it. So I just spray some. Has a little thin mist. I'm definitely going to keep some more of this because I love this. And see, it just gives your face that, ooh, that dew that you need. It evaporates so quick. So I can just go back, finish what I'm doing. I like to use my highlight after I like to spray a little bit of that dew on first, or my setting spray, but lately I've been doing it after the dew, just a little bit around my cheek area. Around my cheek area, around this, right around the like brow bone, temple area. A little bit on your nose, not too much, you know, you're not trying to look like a disco ball, just a little bit. Again, I'm going in with that little powder because I like this powder. This powder is really good. It's really comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury, you know. I like it. I like how it feels on my skin. I like how it looks. Doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles. It doesn't make you look cake face. And then I bring some life back into me with my setting spray, my dewy setting spray. Woo! Taking this red lip liner. It's not red, it's not more of a burgundy, but I like to put this under my brown lipsticks. It gives it a more, because I don't wear nude, but it gives it a different type of nudie look. Apply Lady, and these are, what is that, Juvia's Place lipstick, the matte. I love their lipsticks. And I go over the line, okay? It just makes your lips look a little more, you know, pouty. And this is the final look. Natural, everyday, kind of look like I did a little bit of something, but not a whole lot. This doesn't take me long at all. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel on the way out. if you haven't done so already. And thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch this video. Peace and love until next time.